So for the 300 subscriber special and the start of a brand new series, Arun Class Lifeboat. I've had a fascination with lifeboats since I was age 4 and would love to go on the 7 Class Lifeboat. Link in the description for the lifeboat tours of the prototype Arun Class, St Catherine's Docks, London. Although the first Arun to be built was something of an experimental design, she entered service and had a full life-saving career for the best part of a quarter of a century. Named Arun, she was the first of only 3 Aruns to have wooden hulls, and was completed by William Osborne led at the Arun shipyard Littlehampton in 1971. As the first of a new and revolutionary lifeboat design, she was used for trials and evaluation for over a year, going on a tour of the lifeboat stations in Great Britain and Ireland. In May 1971, she was taken by a delegation from the RNLI to Malmö, Sweden. That's southern Sweden, by the way, for an international conference of volunteer lifeboat organisations organised by the Swedish Lifeboat Service. And they look nothing like ours. They're odd colours, to be honest, for somebody who's used to seeing lifeboats in orange. Shall we say very multicoloured, their boats are. During her voyage from Dover to Scandinavia, Arun visited ports in the Netherlands, Germany, Denmark and Norway. Arun spent much of 1971 touring lifeboat stations around the British Isles, including a visit to London in June 1971. When she was moored near Lambeth Bridge. During this tour, she was in Scrabster for the naming of the new Thursko 48-foot 6-inch Solent lifeboat, the Three Sisters, on August the 11th. Having been installed as a station lifeboat at Kirkwall, in total on passage evaluation trials, she undertook 10 launches, 5 in 1971 and 5 in 1972, and saved 2 lives. Arun was formally named at the ceremony on the 23rd of September 1972 at Littlehampton, where she had been built by Mrs. Randolph Forrent, having been formally handed over to the RNLI by Mr. K.J.B. Webb, chairman of the Birdseye Foods Limited. She had been funded by Birdseye Foods through the Help to Launch a Lifeboat appeal, together with gifts from Mrs. Alice Johnston and legalities left by H.F. Eastland, Miss M. Harrison, Miss F.J. Hart and Miss V.E. Young. After the successful completion of her evaluation trials, she was sent to St. Peter Port as station lifeboat. She arrived at Guernsey on October the 15th, 1972, placed on service there after a dedicated ceremony at which William T. Bishop, a member of the Committee of Management, addressed the crowd. She spent more than a year at St. Peter Port, launching on 25 occasions. After being replaced by the second Arun, Sir William Arnold, in November 1973, she spent the next 6 months acting as a relief lifeboat at St. Peter Port until being reallocated to Barry Docks in May 1974. Before taking up her station duties, Arun was sent to Ocean Fleet's boatyard at Birkenhead for overhaul and then went to Barry Dock. In early June 1974, she served for more than 20 years at the South Wales station covering the Bristol Channel, during which time she was launched 331 times on service and saved 25 lives. When built, Arun was equipped with twin 375 horsepower Caterpillar D336TA 8-cylinder engines. On the 26th of June 1991, she was taken to the Falmouth Boat Company yard in Cornwall, where she was given a complete overhaul and re-engined with twin 485 horsepower Caterpillar 3208TA diesel engines, with which she reached a top speed of just over 15 knots. The work was finished by April 1992, and after a series of trials, she left Falmouth in June and returned to Barry Dock. In May 1997, Arun was replaced by another 52-foot Arun Lifeboat, Margaret Francis Love, and was then taken to the RNLI depot at Poole to be sold. In October 1997, she was purchased by the engineering firm Ladco and then renamed Arun Adventurer. She has operated from Dundee Docks as a publicity boat for more than a decade and is occasionally moored at Broughtley Ferry and also visits Alnborough. Stats: name Arun, number 5201, official number 1018, year built 1971, builder William Osborne Limited, Littlehampton, weight 25 tonnes or 5 CWT, cost £99,110, stations St Peter Port, Guernsey, October the 15th 1972 to May 1973, 25/13, and Barry Dock, 7th of June 1974 to May 1997, 331/75, disposal, sold out of service October 1997 to the engineering firm Ladco of Dundee. So the number 5201, so that refers to the 52 means the class of vessel that it is, and the 01 is the boat's number, so it's number 1 out of its class.